Alrighty, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to Red River Aviation. Hope you guys are on a fantastic day today. And today we have a little status video update for you guys. I hope everybody's doing well. I just wanted to come on and say hi pretty much if that's alright with you guys. So this won't be a video of a ton of actual material, but just a little tentative update and all that sort of thing. Just a little status update if that's okay with you guys. I hope everybody's doing really well. I have missed you guys a lot and I hope everybody's doing great. We're starting June here. And it's been a long stretch, as I'm sure you guys can tell, but I'm hopeful that we're getting better. So, yeah, guys, as usual, if I'm kind of all over the place, I apologize. I still don't feel great, but I feel decent. So, thought I would make a video today. Try to get things rolling a little bit because I miss YouTube. So, yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. It has been a rough stretch, as I'm sure you guys have seen. I think it was last Thursday or Friday we did the second round of mono video, and as you guys can tell, it has been a rough stretch for the channel, unfortunately. As I'm sure you guys know, I won't go over everything again for the third time, but mono has took a toll on life, and it has been very difficult to get things rolling again. I've just been progressively getting back into it. Unfortunately, we haven't seen any significant signs of just drastic improvement yet, but I'm hopeful that slowly but surely we are getting better. I've definitely made a lot of progress since the last video. I haven't been resting as much. I've been trying to move around, hopefully get the body back and going again. It's been more of a mental problem than anything getting going again. Simply because of all the stress that mono's put me through, or not stress, but rather I should say just physical and mental wondering and stuff, as I'm sure you guys know. You guys know how it is to be sick. So, and as always, I'm not asking for petty. I'm just here to enjoy life a little bit, if that's okay with you guys. So, we'll talk about the channel a little bit here, as usual, and kind of just give a little status report of what to expect and what our goals are, and hopefully we can get things rolling really well. So, like I said, if I'm all over the place a little bit, I apologize. But yeah, let's start with models as usual because we got a lot of awesome model stuff to talk about. I'm sure you guys can see those over there. We'll actually start with these. I was going to start with the airport updates, but let's start with these. So as you guys can tell, I'll flip this one over just in case because it has my actual address on it. But we have even more boxes since the last video. 2 came in today. We have this priority box from Waffle Collectibles, some really cool restocks I'm very excited about. And then we have this little box from DG Pilot. So very thankful to have even more packages come in the mail and really, really excited. I'm planning on these 2 being a massive unboxing 16 potentially. And then these 2, these will be their own video. It is the same aircraft, so if you watched the last video, you should know what this one is now. So, and this one, really, really good deal on it. I'm really excited. There's some great stuff in there. I've been really looking for, especially one, but all 3 have kind of been in the back of my mind. One's a big time rotate. Well, I guess 2 of them are kind of big time rotations, but one especially. And the other one, it's not necessarily a replacement, but just kind of a compliment to a couple I already have. And it's a really cool livery. So yeah, very excited about those. So those are some videos that we have working up. And then airport updates. My ultimate goal was to get back going for June, but we're kind of slowly trying to get there, but we're not quite there. So instead of taking the whole month of June off this time like I did for May, I think what I'm going to try to do instead is if I feel decent, at least try to power through. There's some of the airports this month, as I'm sure you guys may have been able to see, have had a ton of stuff going on. Pensacola especially comes to mind. Pensacola has turned upside down all around in terms of what type of airport it was. It went from having about 20 routes and it has about 40 nonstop destinations now. I think it has more than Tulsa does. So Pensacola, I really want to do an update for that because we have a ton of new flights starting for Pensacola. So Pensacola, I really want to get an airport update out for that. So I'm going to try to do that one first. And then, let's see, I want to do Tulsa because I missed it so much. On top of that, we do have Breeze now, so it's been a big month over at Tulsa. Dallas has had a lot of stuff going on. Lots of international and charter stuff that I would really like to represent in a new concourse piece like we talked about in that one video. So I'd really like to get that rolling. Let's see here. What else do we have? And then those 3 for sure. Phoenix would be great if we can get that rolling by the end of the month, hopefully. Orange County. Orange County had a big May, and it had a big June. I think that Transcon American A321 flight JFK already started. So, and then Sun Country, of course, and all those guys. So, and then Southwest has a lot of new routes. So, yeah, those 4 I would really like to do for sure. Phoenix would be kind of a 5, but those 4 are kind of just the goal, at least for now. But I would like to do all 8. Storyline, I think we're unfortunately probably out till July, but we'll see. As long as I don't get sick again. Whew. Let's see. Albuquerque, nothing significant. It hasn't been as near as significant as the other airports. So that's going to be kind of the less priority. And unfortunately, the first Friday of the month consecutive has unfortunately been broken due to mono. A really good reason for it to be broken. So we may try to rebound with that for a June-July compilation airport update and a big 3-year anniversary. I want to get a blue background for that airport to put on the wall, so I may try to order that today. So I want the 3-year anniversary to be good because we haven't had any changes out there in a while. So yeah, that would be good. So that leaves us with Reno, I think. I think it's just Reno. Reno's had some new routes. It would be great, but it's not something that absolutely, it would, like I said, it would be really good for it to be done. I'm just not sure if it will be able to, but I'm not saying that's not a priority, but it's, compared to the others, it's a step down, if you guys understand. Especially Pensacola. Pensacola is way up there in terms of, it's crazy because I know it sounds stupid, but that poor Pensacola went from doing absolutely nothing to just, it went straight up. So I would really like to get an update in for Pensacola for sure. But yeah, I have no clue when I'm going to be going decent again. I feel decent enough to where I can probably start doing a few videos, but I'm not going to completely work myself up till it's time, till I feel decent. So it's already June 7th, so I'm hopeful that we can at least do the 4 that I really would like to do, and then we could do compliment updates. But it's going to be unfortunate if we have to miss 2 months straight for a couple of the airports. But the goal is to get rolling at least a little bit. I don't want to overdo it, of course, because that's what I did the first time, unfortunately, like I talked about in that last video, and got sick again. But I mean, it was kind of bound to happen, unfortunately. Typically with mono, it's not just a week down in your back type deal, and I unfortunately just got going again, and it came back stronger than ever. So, yeah. I went over it in that last video, but I'll kind of touch on everything one more time. Got a ton of real life stuff. Planning to do all the real life stuff from the leg 2, the Dallas to Phoenix day trip. Video should be tomorrow for trip report, and then takeoff landing, engine start. All those I plan to post. I just need to do one thumbnail today, and those will be ready. So that's my goal, to upload those. So we'll have those, which they're really good. So I hope you guys enjoy those. And then I have Gemini Jets tier list for April. I may try to do that on Friday or something, unless if I can get finally rolling again and can get Pensacola ready for Friday or something. But to be quite honest, I don't know where I'm going to be at. So I'm not going to plan too far ahead, but my goal is, as of right now, especially if I start to feel as progressively as better as I have over the last few days, is to progressively start uploading videos, try to get the frequency back going a little bit. I'm hoping to do twice a week, maybe even 3 videos a week. And I'm not going to get too far ahead of myself because I could be back down in a week. So I really don't want to be. But unfortunately, we just have to keep it in the back of our mind that it may happen. And then I have a lot of one-off videos that I've talked about. I have like 3 or 4 collaboration proposals that are ready whenever I am. The people should be. I think all 3 of them are. So one's a work in progress that's not quite going to be ready for a while. I think we're probably at least a month out on that one. And the other 2, I think, are going to be ready when I am. One person's busy. The other one I think is ready. So, well, he's not necessarily busy, but okay, I'll just be honest. One of them is Citrus already talked about it in that aviation news video. We have plans to do some fleet or some airline fleet videos for American and Delta, the start, and he's kind of been a little all over the place in terms of his schedule because of his work. So I'm not sure when we're going to be doing those, but that is in the plans. We also have some more collaboration stuff. So different content forms. I'll keep that in mind, not just videos, if everything goes according to plan. Like I said, we also have a very exciting, I think at this point it's going to be the 3,000 subscriber / 4-year anniversary video. It was going to be kind of out, or not necessarily out, it was going to be kind of in advance anyways. So, sorry, it's really hard to concentrate, but it's really good whenever it's ready. Very excited. It will be a lot of fun. So that'll probably be sometime in July. It'll be kind of an early 4-year anniversary special at the current time if everything goes according to plan. Models, I think, probably shouldn't have said that. I will say that it involves models. That's all I'll say. But the assets are not completely ready yet. I'll say it that way. The assets are not quite ready for that to be a reality, but we are getting there. Let's see. Spotting vlogs. 14 and 15 been ready. The edit. 14's got the pictures done. 15, I need to edit the pictures. Haven't been able to go spotting, unfortunately. I did not get to go in May. That's the first month I've missed since September of 20. But I'll be honest, I don't think that I would have been very pleased to miss it for any other reason besides being as sick as I ever have. So I will accept the defeat on that, and we'll try really hard to go in June. I really want to go soon, but I don't know when I'm going to be feeling good enough to go. But I'm hoping that'll be soon because I really want to get back to Tulsa International Airport. Also have plans like we talked about. Actually, the next one may be when we go to when me and my family goes to Wichita. That's actually in it's going to be a week from this Friday when we leave. I'm planning to go if I feel decent enough. So I will try my best to do some spotting up there. So that may be the next spotting vlog. Hopefully I'm able to do it. I would say at the rate I'm at, unless something drastically goes wrong, I should be able to do some sort of plane spotting at Wichita. I really want to go to McConnell too, because I've seen a lot of KC-46 flying around up there, and I really want to catch some of those. So McConnell's also in the plans, along with their GA airport if I can find it, but I want to do a little bit of everything. And then other aviation, like we talked about, there's a lot of content that I really want to do, but unfortunately I can't even really get started thinking about just because of how sick I am right now. But there's a lot of proposals. I'm really eager to get back going again. Unfortunately, it's just got to be a progressive deal. I'm really hoping that we can start to finally get some airport updates going. But like I said, just simply don't want to overdo it again. It's just going to get better when it gets better. Mono, unfortunately, it's a 4 to 8 week deal typically. We're on week, I hate to say it, but we're almost to 5. We'll be on 5 on Wednesdays, so we should see some significant improvement soon. I'm hoping that the days are getting better in terms of rebound because I'm really ready. I don't want to miss any more summer than I have to. But unfortunately, just got to take one step at a time. But I've been really sick. I haven't felt great, so I'm just really hopeful that I get back to feeling good soon because I really miss feeling like myself. I really do. But yeah, guys, there will be a lot of good stuff. Hope to resume Instagram post ASAP. Hoping to be even more active when I get a chance because I really want to be active during these times to interact with you guys. Been trying to watch all the videos that I can, so keep doing the great work, guys. Trying to think if there was anything else too crazy. Like we talked about in the last video, unfortunately I had to cancel the Breeze Nigel day trip, which turned out it would have been, everything went pretty gosh darn well. The last flight of the day, the American A320 was I think 30 minutes behind schedule, but that was it. Everything else was perfectly on time, weather was solid. I think it was, I didn't get to check Tampa or Dallas, but I think they were at least decent. I don't know if they were perfect, but I think they were at least decent. But we're just talking about stuff that what it would have been or what it could have been, I guess. But to be quite honest, if you would have told me that if you would have asked me that the only reason I would have been fine with missing something like that was because I've been sicker than I ever have, I would have told you that is the only exception. And I will be honest with you guys, at least in the moment, I have not been this sick ever. So I will accept. I'll remember it as that. I'll remember that I was not able to be a part of something so significant because of health. And have to put it number one till it's fixed. That and family and all the 9 yards of that. So, yeah. Like I said, I'm really hopeful. I think I'm going to try to start with Pensacola and just take it from there. It's going to be very difficult to do it like this because, as you guys know, I run on such a schedule. It is super difficult to do stuff that's not on a schedule. But that's kind of just, it's going to be a good challenge, to try to branch out and try to do stuff that's not on my typical schedule, I feel like it'll help me as a person improve to be able to adapt to the situation. And in this case, I feel like, it's going to be really exciting to have something in not over nothing. We haven't had an airport update in 5 weeks. That is something that I never envisioned would have happened, but it's the circumstance, and like we talked about in the quote, really simple but really true. Temporary setbacks are overshadowed or foreshadowed, I think, by persistence. And we're going to make a statement. When we're back going again, there's going to be some absolutely phenomenal content. I'm not one to be about bragging or being so worked up about myself, but I just want to say that it's going to be really awesome, and I hope you guys are excited for it. I have a lot of big plans, and I'm really excited for what's to come in the future because, as I'm sure you guys know, we've been building here, and I wouldn't do this to entertain myself because I know all this knowledge and all this entertainment. It's for you guys, and that's what my goal is to provide. So I feel like we're definitely going to make a statement. I feel like we have a lot of exciting things to look forward to, and we're just getting started. It's as simple as that. We are just getting started with great things to come. So yeah, guys, really excited for what's to come. It's going to be an absolutely phenomenal stretch when we get back going. It may take some time, and it may not be perfect, definitely not ideal, but we are going to adapt to the best of our ability and definitely make the absolute most of it when we are ready to go, because I am ready to get this show on the road. And even though it may be towards the latter part of summer when I'm actually feeling decent, we're going to do our absolute best to progressively get going. I'm hopeful that July will be the time when we are feeling, or when we're back fully going. And it's just a progressive thing. We've seen just another example of things that don't happen on schedule. This isn't calling out Aviation 18, but just to say that his initial plan was to have Washington Dulles completed by, what was it, June of 2020, I think, and it's currently ETA'd at August of 2021. Just another prime example of things do not go according to plan. He spent, essentially, with all the redesigning and everything, over a year, 18 months, a year and a half, the whole pandemic, essentially, trying to get Washington Dulles in his ideal configuration. But the product that he's going to bring with that is going to be so worth it. And in a latter sense, I guess you could say the same for the content returning here. It will be something that I am going to be super excited to present, and I'm really excited for what's to come. So I hope everybody's excited. The real life content's the plan. Gemini Jet's April tier list, and I have a lot of videos that I hope to start periodically working on. It really is a bummer with the real life stuff, especially because, as I'm sure you guys were able to figure out, that stuff takes so much time to edit. Not even funny. I could sit here and vouch about it all day, and to the people that make videos as well, you guys know how much work these videos take. But I'm going to be really excited to hopefully get back to full form and to be uploading these videos on a regular basis, because I am ready to do summer to the best of our ability and get it rolling, because I am really, really missing everything. And I hope everybody's doing well during these times. So I think this is a perfect place to conclude it. I may do some more of these sit-down videos for the moment, just because, especially if I don't feel good enough to do airports and everything. I'm hopeful that we can get back rolling soon, because like I said, guys, it's been a really rough stretch here, and I am really ready to get back to full uploading very soon. So yeah, everybody, hope everybody's doing well once again. Leave some comments if you guys want, and let's talk it up. I got to get back to replying to everybody. I think I replied to quite a few of them one day, but I got to get back and reply to everybody for sure. So if I have not replied, I will be doing so at some point. So bear with me, and I'll be doing so. Anyways, guys, have a fantastic week, and we'll do a trip report tomorrow as long as everything goes according to plan, which it may not, but my goal is to have that ready for tomorrow. And GJ April tier list sometime this week, and hopeful to film something. Pensacola is probably the first goal, and baby steps is how we got to get back into this, guys. So like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic day, everybody, and never give up, because we're gonna make it happen. And it may be hard, but trust me guys, it's gonna be well worth it. Thank you everybody. Have a fantastic rest of your day.